A bipartisan revenge porn bill unanimously passed the United States Senate. Lawmakers call it a first step in protecting children online. Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley. Texas Senator Ted Cruz is leading the effort with the Take It Down Act. He's calling on the House to act before the end of the month. Fox 4 Stephen Dial spoke to the senator and joins us live. Stephen.
The revenge porn issue has impacted a teen in Fort Worth recently, and it's impacted teens across the country. The Take It Down Act would basically force social media companies to move faster in taking down graphic images.
You must take it down and take it down immediately.
Republican Senator Ted Cruz and Democrat Senator Amy Klobuchar's bill called the Take It Down Act unanimously passed the U.S. Senate. Now, with a few weeks left in the year, Cruz is pushing the House to pass the bill as soon as possible.
Well, this is a growing problem. We're seeing more and more young women, teenagers, and adult women being targeted and being victimized.
The bill was created to stop what is called AI-generated deepfakes, explicit images of people posted on social media. Elliston Berry is a 15-year-old from Fort Worth. It happened to her when she was 14. I spoke to Berry and Cruz before a press conference in D.C. Wednesday.
At my school, it's kind of a known fact of what happened to me, so people are really hesitant to talk about it, but I'm hearing cases after cases of more people being victims, and a lot of people ask me questions because it's such a fascinating topic, and the concept is really just so outrageous, but a lot of the conversations are more bringing awareness, which honestly is what we need.
The law would make it a crime to post the images. It would also require social media companies to take it down if a victim said the image was done without their consent. Senator Klobuchar says that this is not about infringing on First Amendment rights.
This isn't about limiting self-expression. It's about protecting Americans' privacy, which is also a right.
Cruz told me Berry's mother tried to get the image removed for months, but nothing happened. The challenge before the House is passing the bill before they head home for Christmas. Cruz says that the Speaker of the House can put the bill on an expedited calendar to fast-track the process.
If you tweet out right now today, say a song from The Lion King, social media will take that down within hours because you can't send out copyrighted material. So every one of these tech companies has an office devoted to doing this. And so what we're doing is saying, listen, if somebody is being victimized by photos or videos or any other fake lie that is going after them, they should have a right to take that abuse offline.
So, of course, Senator Cruz and Klobuchar, they want the bill to be passed as soon as possible. Cruz told me if it happens to not pass under this Congress, he thinks it will pass under the new Congress, but he says that lawmakers need to act swiftly.